Hey everyone, New 312 here. I took a quick little break on that one because, good god, did that creep me the fuck out. I'm back now, so I'm not as scared, and it's a lot brighter outside now, so maybe I won't feel like someone's gonna break into my home anytime soon. Other than that, let's get on to this. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, it really helps me out and shows which series you like. Make sure you also leave a comment down below. I read all of them. I try to respond to all of them, if there's something I can add to it. I take any game requests that usually have to do with PC or easily be able to record on a PC. Other than that, leave a like, share with your friends. Just put that to the everything. I don't even know what the fuck it's called anymore. Group chat, the Google Plus Hangout stuff where you can just hang yourself. Because Google Hangout is asshole. Jesus. I don't know anyone that uses it. Either way, now that's over. Let's get into the horror. I don't know if I read this already, so I'll just read it again. Did she know that my parents weren't home? But there was also the chance that this was a bluff. I had turned on the lights and a bunch of other stuff to make it seem like my parents were here. There was a chance that Rena was unsure if my parents were home. But I had to wonder. The laundry, the garage, the evening paper. There were plenty of signs of them being hastily tidied up. It was hard to say that Rena didn't have a chance to determine if my parents were here or not. She could have saw it before you put it up. But there was no reason for me to confess that right now. I should try holding on to that fact as long as I could. First of all, the chain was still latched. As long as I didn't take it off, Rena wouldn't be able to get inside. I'm quite grateful. Oh, god damn it. Ugh, Jesus. Whoops, sorry, Cage. I guess you got kicked in the balls real hard. I'm quite grateful. Dinner will be ready pretty soon. Huh? Is that so? Is that so? I know you went through all the effort and everything, but, well, unable to think of a good way to refuse, my words trailed off weakly. I don't want to eat your poisoned food. But some of this could work as side dishes, I think. I'm sorry, we have more than enough already. My mom always makes quite a few side dishes. So, get the fuck out of here. Before I call the police. Please don't kill me. Huh? You have side dishes? With a smile that bordered on a cringe, I dodged her questions apologetically. Well, there's a huge difference between that. But the feeling I tried to ignore began creeping up my back again. I spoke as if my mom was setting down dinner right now. But it didn't mesh well with what Rena was saying. You're a dumbass. Rena was talking as if she was aware of some obvious fact. That I was aware of it as well. So Keiichi-kun can cook. What did you make, I wonder? Oh god, no. No, she knows. She knows. Close the door. Close the door. No, well, it's not that Rena had assumed out of nowhere that I had made the dishes. No, not so much that I'd made them, but rather that my mom hadn't. Did you really make them? Yes. The side dishes. Yes, I did. I did. Just leave me alone. Did you, Keiichi-kun? It wasn't me who made them. My mom did. No, she's making them. Right now. So you see, I'm sorry, but I can't eat what you brought. Rena fell silent at that moment. Why are you lying to me, Keiichi? At that moment, I felt that the light had suddenly disappeared from her eyes. Nope. Nope. Close the door now. Close it. How about I try guessing what Keiichi-kun's dinner will be? Oh god, this is not gonna end well. Because she's gonna guess the cup noodle. And Keiichi should just take a shit right there and just close the door. Everything can be avoided if he just closes the door. It doesn't matter what I'm going to eat. Let's see. The conversation might appear natural at first glance, but Rena was firmly in control. No, you have the door in your hand. You can close it. felt like I was being interrogated. Your dinner, I wonder. Is it something that can be made with just hot water? Nope. Nope. I'm making steamed vegetables that are cooked in a wok with only vegetable oil. It's basically sauteed vegetables, nothing else. No, it's not cup noodles. Hey now, stop with the insults. I can't believe you'd belittle my mom's extravagant dinner like that. Tickets sold out full capacity already. It's that amazing. I tried my best to put up a strong front, but I couldn't grit my teeth quite right. So instead, I look like someone who is borderline hysterical. I would be at this point. Especially when all of the noise stopped. But Rena showed no reaction whatsoever, even to that silliness. Keiichi-kun, did your mother really leave you dinner? Yes. No, you see, she didn't leave me dinner. She's making it right now. It's almost time for dinner. Rena had taken that assertion of mine that my mother was home and making dinner right now, and was completely ignoring it. I could tell that the more I panicked, the colder Rena became. No. Please just close the door. I hate this so much. It's so creepy. Hey, Keiichi-kun. At that moment, an uncomfortable chill crept from the gap in the doorway. Close the door, then. Is your mom home, I wonder? Yes, she's home. She's in the kitchen right now. You want to talk to her? Because you can't. I couldn't keep this charade up anymore. Rena, she knew full well that my parents weren't home. But I'd come too far to admit that now. It's going to work. If I say it enough times, it will work. Anyway, my parents were here and we'd be having dinner soon. That was the situation I had concocted. So I answered. I told her she was here. She's here, of course. I could feel the humidity drying out from the surrounding air. Of course she's here. She's in the back, being a good mother and cooking me dinner. Of course. Why wouldn't she be here? She's a responsible adult that wouldn't leave her child in this home with the crazy-ass villagers. Rena's eyes were becoming even more frigid, piercing me with their galid glare? What the fuck? Galid glare? What the fuck? Piercing glare. What? That's stupid. Oh, nope. 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 No thank you. Closing the door now. I mean, this would be all over so quickly. Open it up, see it's Rena, close it back up and lock it. Sorry, we're not having visitors today. I'm eating. Why? What do you mean? I tried acting casual, but that facade was torn off me the instant I looked into Rena's eyes. I wouldn't. That look informed me of Rena's response faster than she could open her mouth. Why have you been lying to me? I wonder. I'm not lying. That's a lie, isn't it? It's not a lie. Lies! Rena's outburst sent a jolt surging through my body, which prompted me to close the door. Rena and I were still separated by what few inches that slightly ajar but still chained door could afford. She's gonna snap off the chain and she's gonna torture me to hell and back. I'm gonna die tonight. I'm done. It's over. But despite that, I was still being cornered. I'm going to die here. My house, which I'd considered a safe haven until now, had become more like a dark alleyway where no one could save me. Shall I guess your dinner, Keiichi-kun? Let's see. I knew now that Rena had already known that my parents would not be here. But it was still so strange that it had come to this. Even if she somehow knew that my parents weren't home, there was no way she should be able to guess what I'd be eating tonight. That's because they're crazy stalker people that watch everything you do. How do you think Mio knew you switched to boxers? There'd be no way to tell unless she's been spying on you. Don't think I forgot that moment because that was creepy as hell too. But Rena said she'd guess. How could she guess it? How could she know it was instant cup noodles? That's right, isn't it? She's gonna give the exact flavor too, and it's gonna just... Nope. That I was going to eat. Wait, the cooking repertoire of a man who can't do housework is probably nothing but cup noodles after all. Looking at this statistically, it was the most probable answer. You're a dumbass. Stop it. I didn't mean she was guessing. I don't think you'll be full with just noodles. I think having rice and stuff will definitely hit the spot. No, it won't. Stop it. Stop. Keiichi, if you're so stupid to open the door, I swear to God. Calm down, Keiichi Mayabara. She's crazy. Don't calm down. Fucking calm down in a situation like this. This is the time you're supposed to freak the fuck out. This was just coincidence. No, it's not. Rena was just reading certain tales of mine. So the fact that she was inferring what I was thinking alarmed me. But it wasn't as if she was actually reading my mind. Why did you say that? She's gonna say the flavor. If it was being read, then she was a demon. I think she is. I think she's a demon. Look at the eyes. You know how crazy she is. No, not a demon. Things like that, they couldn't possibly exist. And she's a killer with all of your friends. Which do you rather want? A demon, or your friends are a bunch of killing psychos? Because I personally want the first. Because at least that way you can just hide inside a church for the rest of your life. Do you like them? You mean noodles? No. Asterisk. Oh. No, dumbass. Rena indicated that the point my answer was addressing was wrong. No, you fucking idiot. You're a dumbass. No, I mean, do you like lying to me? Her rebuttal was so short that I momentarily didn't understand the words Rena had spoken. Sorry, Rena. What did you just say now? Huh? About what? Just now, you asked me if there was something that I liked, didn't you? It wasn't long before I regretted how carelessly I pushed forward with that question. God. No. It was such a simple answer that was why I wasn't able to comprehend it. Pork bone and ginger flavor. I knew it! I knew she was gonna do that creepy shit. I knew it. I called it. Close the door. Get your baseball bat. Call Oishi and say she is trying to kill you. Get police down there. Arrest her. They will hold her for up to like 24 or 48 hours. That's all you need. So you can leave. That's immediately when I would close it. No, I wouldn't have opened it in the first place. Sorry. But had I been stupid enough to actually keep this conversation going this long, that's when I would close the door. I wonder how I appeared in the moments my mind went completely blank until the moment I was able to recover. What the fuck? That was a weird sentence. I wondered how I appeared in the moments my mind went completely blank until the moment I was able to recover. That's weird. I would just have an open mouth and just staring at her blankly. That's what I look like. As my field of view began to distort, slowly swirling in a counterclockwise direction, I lost all sense of balance. No! No, we're going to die! No! Why do you know that? I didn't even deny it. That was the type of frenzied state I was in. There's no point in denying it! How could Rena even know this? Not even caring as I mashed my head against the door, I fixated my gaze on Rena. But she didn't even flinch when she saw me do that. I certainly did buy them. I bought a bunch of them at once. I bought a whole case. How could you know that? Why, I wonder? Quite strange, isn't it? God. I want him to get the baseball bat and just hit her in the head. Just once. And then close the door. Isn't it? How could you dodge the question at a time like this? The chain at the door suddenly were no longer protecting me. How do you know? Why do you know? Answer me. You bought them from at the 7th Mart. At the 7-Eleven. Come on, don't be afraid to actually give real names. It's the 7-Eleven. Didn't you? A shiver ran up my spine. Why have you been following me? I tried covering up with an angry facade. Like I said, why do you know that? I was behind you, following you the whole time. I knew it. Oh god, it's gotten a lot darker because stupid fucking storms decided to roll in once I started doing this. Shit. No thank you. Close the door. God, this is creepy. Oh, just the idea of someone following you and knowing everything you do is so crazy. What are you saying? I couldn't understand why she was saying she'd been following me all this time. She probably has. That's because Rena was right behind Keiichi-kun's back the whole time. Like that night? The night I was absorbed in my phone conversation with Oishi-san. I didn't even sense her being there. Standing behind the door. Behind me. Standing there. Just like that. When Keiichi was picking out the noodles, I was watching the entire time. You picked out so many different flavors, didn't you? Then your mom got angry. If you were going to pick the expensive ones, then you should just pick one type, she said. Then Keiichi-kun picked out that big box of pork bone and ginger flavor that he loved so much, didn't he? Oh, that's taking it even farther than I had actually expected her to go. I like it too. Pork bone noodles. It reminds me when I cut up people's limbs and put it in my soup. And I just eat it all up. It's so delicious tasting. Want to try it sometime, Keiichi? But I can never eat a whole big bowl by myself. My brain was paralyzed, dulling my senses. Oh, close the door, please. Please. It might have been a defense mechanism to diminish that fear I was feeling to non-traumatizing levels. With fear being diminished, the fog enveloping my mind was cleared away. How can you have your fear going away? I would be terrified. Close the door, for fuck's sakes! Then I could understand what Rena was saying and started to put meaning behind her words. She's a psycho-stalking bitch that needs to get the justice bat to the head. Even so, my fear hadn't subsided completely. It was like I was standing at the edge of a cliff, eyes closed so I didn't have to look down. It didn't actually solve any of the basic problems. Like she's still looking at you and not closing the door. I slowly took a step backwards. And as I withdrew, Rena advanced. No! Stop it. Stop it. So, Keiichi-kun, can you open this? No, I can't. No, I can't. We can eat dinner together. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. So, okay? Rena's pale, slender fingers squirmed through the crack at the door at one at a time, as if they had a mind of their own, rattling the chain. Stop it. Oh god, I'm so glad there's not a sound effect that started playing there. If she had unlatched the chain from the door, a feeling of terror would have just exploded within me. No, it would have been survival of the fittest at that moment, where I grab a baseball bat and kill her. And then burn her body. Fuck her. Close the door, I don't care. Break all of her fingers while closing the door. But Rena didn't do that. She was simply imploring me to remove the chain. No, thank you. You can't. See, she's like a vampire. She can't come in unless you invite her inside. Don't invite her inside. She was doing her hardest to light the fuse to the powder keg in my heart, trying again and again. Clatter, clatter. But it doesn't light. It doesn't light. Open up, Keiichi-kun. Please go away. I beg you, please go away. How can you say something so mean, I wonder? Please go away. Go away. Go away! The powder keg inside me finally went off. Thank God. No smoldering. It just exploded. I tackled the door. Yes! He's closing the door! We might live a night! Don't go to school tomorrow, Keiichi. Stay home and wait. Sit your ass home and wait for your parents to get there. Call Oishi for police to protect you. The force through the door had knocked Rena momentarily off balance. Keep closing the door. I couldn't hesitate here. I grabbed onto the doorknob with both hands, planted my feet firmly, and pulled with all my might. Yes! Yes! But that slamming sound I so desired didn't happen. I could feel a tiny disturbing bit of resistance keeping the door from closing. And the source of that was Rena's fingers. Break them off! Cut them off with the door! Keep slamming it back and forth until our fingers break. Each of those fingers wiggling and squirming around like tendrils of a carnivorous plant through the crack in the doorway. It hurts. It hurts, Keiichi. It hurts. It wasn't a harsh shriek, but more of a yelp she was trying to keep back. Go away. Go away. Go away. I kept on pulling the door with all my might. I didn't even realize that if I didn't loosen my pull on the door, at least momentarily, Rena wouldn't be able to pull her fingers out, and that was why the door wasn't closing. It really hurts, Keiichi. I'm sorry if I was messing around too much. I didn't care one bit of her apology. No, once you let go, she's not gonna pull her fingers back. That's when she's gonna, like, put her arms through. It's gonna be creepy. No matter how much she apologized, it didn't change any of what she had done up until now. It didn't change anything. It hurts. It hurts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go away. Go away. Go away! Rena couldn't leave even if she wanted to because I trapped her fingers. Reach into the kitchen, or just like somehow keep her like hands there. Do something. Grab a knife and just start cutting off her fingers. Actually, I would have brought a knife to the door anyways. Rena's white fingers had become deep red and were no longer even squirming. Good. Kill them. Kill her fingers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rena's apologies were occasionally twisted with pain, but like a broken record, she was intent on repeating it over and over. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I pulled on the door even harder. Yes! Finally, Rena's fingers were somehow able to slip out from their imprisonment in the doorway. The moment that happened, the door closed soundly, and I could hear the thud of Rena falling on her butt on the other side. I locked the door immediately. Yes! The one smart thing Keiichi Kun's done today. Go, Keiichi. Now stay in your house for the rest of your life. I made a loud clunk, voicing my rejection to Rena. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keiichi-kun. I'm sorry. Open up, Keiichi-kun. Rena leaned against the door, apologizing profusely. Nothing else. See, that's when you just punch the door right as she puts her head there and say, "Go the fuck away! Before I kill you!" After confirming that I was sufficiently sealed off from her, I trudged away from the entryway. On the other side, I could still hear Rena echoing her apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Those pitiful words that would be forever seeking my forgiveness. Fuck her. I don't care. I didn't feel bad at all, bad about this at all. But that wasn't out of any sort of malice. I just felt a sort of hazy sense of relief that I was able to escape from Rena. Before, Mion had threatened me at this doorway, saying there was nothing she didn't know. And just now at the same place, Rena told me the same thing. My feeble attempts to digest the fact my parents were at home had served no purpose from the start. Oh, yeah. Good God. Why can't I speak? I should have just pretended to be out and not even opened the door. The lights were on. My meager plans hadn't helped at all. In Hinamizawa, it was impossible to outwit them. Even though I was on the other side of the door, I wanted to get as far away from Rena as possible. You sister need to go buy a gun and shoot the shit out of her. One step, two steps. With each one, her sniveling apologies became more distant. Good God, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and she's gonna still be there apologizing. That's why you need to stay in the house, Keiichi. I swear to God, if he goes to school, he deserves to die. I would never go to school after this. I sprinted up the stairs and dove into my room. As you would expect, I was finally no longer able to hear Rena repeating her endless apology. Diving into my bed, I was startled by the hard lump I felt. Oh, hey, look, it's the telephone. There was something in my bed. Yeah, the telephone. Of Oishi. It was the receiver. I finally remembered. I was in the middle of a call with Oishi-san. Oishi, please save me. I swear to God, I'm going to die. Looking at the clock, apparently not much time had passed since I went downstairs. Really? Could it be that my clock had run out of batteries? I talked with Rena for so long. How did almost no time pass? But the hand on the clock was ticking forward 1 second, every second as usual. As I put the still warm receiver to my ear, time which felt frozen began to move once again. Wow. That felt like it went on forever. Jesus. Hello? Oishi-san? Sorry to keep you waiting. No, not at all. I didn't wait that long. I just put the phone down and actually just, had a nice and light lunch and dinner. Then I took a quick nap as well. I just got back, actually. It became apparent that the amount of time that had passed between myself and Oishi-san was different. Over the phone, I could hear an energetic voice from a sports program or something. It drove home just how far away Oishi-san really was. Rena just came just now. Did she come to play? Stop it. No. Yeah, this is not a time for jokes. I wasn't confident that I could coherently explain the situation to Oishi. But I didn't need to right now. Right now I needed to know about Rena. Tell me everything about her. That's right, I was planning to ask Oishi-san some more about Rena, but Rena's little visit had interrupted the conversation. Tell me everything. Everything, every crazy detail about the bitch. That was true, and that was false. I couldn't tell. What was true and what was false, I couldn't tell. Okay. The one thing I knew was the single grim reality that Rena was suspicious. I might be able to figure something out if I asked Oishi-san about her. Up until now, I had regretted it whenever I forced myself to ask about things that I was better off not knowing. I still wouldn't ask, because this is why you're in this situation. Because you couldn't keep your mouth shut, and you decided, hey, I want to know about this stuff. But looking at it that way, you could say I had hit rock bottom. There was no possible way I could feel any more regret than I did right now. No, rather I wanted to know if there was anything beyond this I would regret more. Forget about tomorrow. It wasn't out of the realm of possibility for something to happen tonight. I wanted to know everything I could. I don't know if you want to, Keiichi. That's a big can of worms you're opening there. Worms. Can of worms. But I mean, at this point, you're fucked either way, so might as well know everything. Why not? Go ahead. Go right ahead. You're gonna die anyways. Fuck it.